I'm Mark Cuevas, your host for New Media Weekly. Join me as we explore the world of new media with the people who are creating it. Good evening, I'm Mark Cuevas, and this is New Media Weekly. I'm taping today from the Indie Soap Awards, and my guest is creator, executive producer of the wildly popular and multi-award winning web series, Misbehave, Susan Bernhardt. Thank you for joining me.
Oh, thanks. Glad to be here.
Tell me a little bit about yourself and your background.
Well, my background is very diverse. I've made it into the entertainment world about 10 years ago via my daughter, who's now 19 and has been in the business since she was 6.
Your daughter
who's also the star of Misbehave, Jillian Clare.
Absolutely.
I kind of started off, helping her and doing all that fun stuff. But way before that, I've been in the business world for years. Owned and operated several businesses. Oh, I think it was about early 2008. Kind of keeping my eye on the whole new media thing and watching web series and their popularity. And Jillian was at that crummy age of not being 18 yet, so she was losing a lot of roles to 18-year-olds that could play 15, and she was 15. So I got a bright idea one day to put together a web series, kind of in the teen genre, very similar to Gossip Girl, 90210, but something for the web that really was real and that teens could really relate to. And from that, Misbehave was born. Took my first attempt at writing after I put together a plot line, and had a lot of interest in it outside of just the indie world. For a year, we spun it around, and lots of people saw it and all that fun stuff. And then one day, late 2009, when we still hadn't shot it yet, I thought, you know what, we're going to do this on our own.
So you build momentum for it.
I had built some momentum. We were waiting on financing. We were hoping to bring in a brand sponsor that would help finance it. But instead, what I did was I brought in-kind sponsors that donated clothing and makeup and, all kinds of things for us.
Which, by the way, I would like to point out, I was very impressed by all the tie-ins from the music through the jewelry. That was part of the process.
It's a big part of the process. One of the things with the music especially, we wanted to give indie artists a real place that we could reach out to them and use them in our show. Just like, again, CW shows focus on mainstream commercial music. We did the same thing, but all of our artists are primarily indie artists.
No.
But we've reached out to them. We use their music. In turn for that, I showcase them on our website. We tweet them, we Facebook them, we do all kinds of things to help promote them as well.
I saw they're available through iTunes directly through misbehave.tv.
Yes, absolutely. And we do the same thing with Lulu's, which was a big sponsor of ours for our first and second season. They provided all the teen girls' clothing, which in itself was a huge it was just huge in the fact that it saved us a lot of money.
It's very rare that you see these kind of commercial tie-ins with web series, especially web series that are just launching in their first season. What has the viewership been since the inception of the series?
Our viewership is really, really good. I would say in the past 6 months, we've really had a spike in growth, and we're exclusively distributed by Coldcast TV. We're one of their most popular shows. We are on Sidereel, which is a huge television site. We're featured as one of the few web series that's featured on there. And that helps a lot as well. And because I have a cast of teens that have worked, some that have worked quite a bit, and then I have a lot of soap opera stars, both current and ex, I'm able to cross-promote and bring in publicity because, again, that's where my roots are.